Shadows in the light so clear, whispers in the dark only I can hear. Tarot cards flip, revealing their tale. Pendulum swings where secrets prevail. Through the stream I bring the unseen, messages from places you've never been. Spirit talks and I lend my ear, left from the beyond I make it all clear. Oracle speaks in riddles and rhyme, ghostly echoes that transcend time. I'm the bridge where two worlds meet, the living and the dead at my feet.
Hi, everybody. Hi. Hope everyone can see me and hear me. Let me know if you can in the comments. And if you are here, let me know you're here in the comments. I'm going to continue to share this out to a few peoples. We're just going to select a few more individuals. Okay, I think that's it. Hi. I see you. All right, so we've got all of the let me see. I'm here. Hey, how are you? I'm glad to see you. If you wouldn't mind, please hit the like button. Please hit the share button. If you're not subscribing to my channel already, what are you doing? Click the subscribe button, okay? Click the little bell so you get an alert every single time I go live. You know I'm going live because I have technical difficulties sometimes. Hi. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for following. Hi, how are you? The full moon is like nigh upon us. And I'm sure a lot of us are feeling some chaos, right? Like, is everybody feeling like some emotions are starting to kind of build up and maybe feeling like some tears are flowing? I know I've been feeling like the heartstrings being pulled, a lot of nostalgia feelings have been coming up. My little one has graduated from elementary school. And as a proud mom, I'm like, oh my God, she's growing up. I'm not ready for this. So tears are flowing. And I'm hearing from a lot of other clients as well that they're kind of going through some emotional um heartstrings. So yeah, it's a lot. It's absolutely a lot to be dealing with right now. So if you're feeling kind of emotional or feeling just really heavy emotionally right now, you're not alone. And thank you for telling me I look good. Thank you. I'm making some changes, some life changes. Making some life changes. We'll just leave it at that. So hopefully the life changes pay off. So, welcome to the Pendulums Path. We're doing another live stream. Would you look at that? Consistency. We're trying here, folks. After all the surgeries I've had, I really wanted to just kind of get reconnected with the people. So, best way to do that is through live streams, I feel. So, once everybody's done sharing and liking and following and doing all of those things, you like the mustard? I like mustard on me. I like fall colors on me. I was told that I have like cool toned skin, but like this and like warm greens and like burgundies. I like those colors on me. And I'm really liking the bangs. That was a good decision. That was a good last minute decision on my end. I will pat myself on the back for that one because I am liking them as well. So, before I spend any more time like jibber jabbering on about myself, we're here for you guys, right? Because people need help sometimes, or people just want to connect, or people just want to hear a message. So, if you are new here, welcome. My name is Natalie. I'm a psychic medium. It is my sincere hope that anything that comes out of my mouth tonight makes sense for whoever I am connecting for. I am not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. So, I don't do pregnancy. I don't do medical. I don't do legal readings or anything like that. I swear. I have to like close my screen down there because I can't be looking at my notifications. People be distracting. But I hope you keep getting bumped. Well, that's ridiculous. Maybe restart your phone, Erica, or like log out and log back in again or something along those lines. Shauna, how are you, my love? So, as I was saying, my name is Natalie. I'm a psychic medium. It is my sincere hope that whatever I say makes sense for you this evening. I usually use tarot cards, oracle cards. Sometimes just I blurt out stuff that seems to just make sense for whoever I am connecting with. Sometimes mediumship happens. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know if anyone's going to come through tonight, but we'll see what happens. So, if you would like a reading this evening, drop your name, drop your birth date, and a question. What would you like me to look into? Um, what would you like advice on, guidance on? What are you kind of looking for? What are you struggling with in the moment? I'm doing good, Shauna. Considering, all the things, considering all the things that I'm going through, and I know that you're going through some stuff yourself. So, um, you know the drill, right? Drop your name, drop your birth date, and ask your question. I don't get too deep into readings on here typically because if you would like to book a private reading with me, a more one-to-one, where we can really delve into some private things into your life. Not that I want to be nosy or anything like that, but I don't want to just spread everyone's dirty laundry out on YouTube Live. So if you want to get more in depth with me, please head to my website, which is thependulumspath.com. Click on services. There are 15-minute appointments. There are 1 hour appointments. If you want something in between, we've got 30 and 45-minute appointments. And then if you just don't have the time to do a live, like in-person reading via Zoom or on the phone, that's totally fine. I do have email readings available as well, which is just a video sent to your email. And I just talk for a while about your situation and send it to your inbox, and then you can watch it at your own leisure. So let's take a look at the comments, shall we? Because that's where all the action's at. All right. So I can see that we've got Brenda in here. We've got Dave in here. We've got Erica, Shauna. All right. Let's take a look, shall we? Do, 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 do. Can you get a 30? You know what? No, you can't. But on that note, let's see here. We've got Dave here, right? Dave wants to know, what do my guides want to tell me about my career? And we're going to use the Garbage Pail Kids Tarot, and we're going to see what they have to say. Okay? So thank you, spirits, angels, ancestors, and guides. Oh my goodness me. That's hilarious. I'm not even going to finish asking. They were pretty brutal and clear here. Okay. You feel really, 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 really trapped. And there's this devil. I mean, look at her. right? Who does that remind you of? Right? And you feel trapped by this person. It's almost like you feel like you can't escape things because you have accumulated so much wealth and security. And you're like, if I just hang in there just a little bit longer, maybe I can literally be, and I hate saying this, but an old man in a rocking chair using my retirement wisely. Okay, but you feel absolutely trapped by your environment there. Okay, there's this high priestess here who says like you use your intuition wisely while you're there, picking your battles as you can, but it is still with the seven of wands, it is still such a freaking challenge. And it's like this energy is coming from places. It's like you're like, I don't even know where these beings are coming from. I don't even know where this energy is coming from. I don't understand why this devil is being the way they are. Okay. But as far as what the future holds for you, okay, you're gonna have to be very, very brave. And you're going to have to be very, very strong. And I know that this person understands exactly why I'm saying it like this. You're going to have to be very, very brave here. Okay. And yeah, you may have to go through a little bit of financial insecurity for a little bit. You may have to like maybe take a little break in pay or something along those lines. However, this Ace of Pentacles right here, this Ace of Coins, is saying that there is a new financial opportunity coming your way. You just literally have to go out. I mean, all of these pentacles, I love this. All of these coins. This little page of coins here is like you kind of have to go after and seek it. Okay, so start this world card. I want to say you need to kind of broaden your world a little bit, maybe expand your search a little bit into things that you didn't really think that you were going to do, or something along those lines. Or it may be something that you've always wanted to do, but it's not paying nearly as much as you were making. Something along those lines. All right. But if you stay where you are, we've got the Five of Wands, which just says it's just going to be nothing but arguments no matter what. Okay. You are in charge of your own money. This King of Pentacles here, okay? You're in control of your own money. You will accumulate wealth no matter what. But you do need to leave. You know that. I thought that was pretty clear in this reading. You love the cards, do you? Someone very special bought those for me. I mean, a lot of my decks have been like purchased by very special people. So I've had a lot of card and like deck gifts. Let's take a look. I know Erica was first, however, I read who I'm drawn to, so it's okay. But yes. So I hope that makes sense for you. Let's unpin your message there, Dave. I just heard, Jimmy, I just heard, you know damn well that's what that was. But let's take a look, shall we? And Erica, I will get to you. But yeah, Jimmy, hi, how are you, friend? Um, let's take a look here. And I think I'm saving for Erica for a reason. And Shauna, I'll get to you. And I'm not stalling, but I'll get to you in a minute, okay? Yeah, she literally gets like whoever's barging through the loudest in that moment literally is like, okay, this is who we're doing. Cool. I'll get to as many people as I possibly can. I don't want people to be left out, but it's just, my eyes immediately go to like one question or one line or one comment, and then I'm just like there. Okay, you're very welcome. So, Jimmy, what does Jimmy need to know about that tower moment? Was that it? It's like, you know damn well it was it. Oh, yeah, it was. It was, but you've moved on from it, or at least like you're trying to move on from it. Um, we've got this Five of Wands here, which is like, it wasn't necessarily like a huge tower moment, but it's like, yeah, it was inconvenient and it caused, there was some chaos there. This Seven of Coins is like you kind of persevering to kind of work through problems. Is like this Seven of Pentacles, I feel like drawn to the word work in there, and it's like your work into it paid off, but you are trying to at least move on. You're growing your legs and moving on from the situation. Okay, you just need to chill out and relax and rest a little bit more as well. I don't know why I feel like your anxiety is like up a bit, or maybe you're just having a hard time sleeping at night, or falling asleep at night, or staying asleep at night, or something along those lines. Or you're just like avoiding sleep at night, like you're just doom scrolling or watching too many things on TV or something along those lines, and you're like, you need to go to bed, sir. Hope that makes sense for you. Let me know if that makes sense, Jimmy. Origi. Okay, let's go to Erica. Erica, if you are here still, my love, let me know. But this deck is just like, let's let's just be front and center today. It's a fun deck. You are okay, my love. I just wanted to make sure that you didn't get kicked out again. What was it that you? I'm trying to find your comments here. Guidance of money is close to coming in. Did you make a money bowl already, or use rice in a money bowl with like coins and stuff, or do something like on an altar with like money, energy flowing money? Is money close to coming in for her? Oh, the phone. Okay, and that's what's kicking you off. Okay. Okay, I would probably do that if I were you. Is money close to coming in for you? I mean, it is, but you're still gonna have to fight a little bit longer for it. I don't know if like you've been digging into your savings, or if like you're trying not to dig into your savings with like this Four of Pentacles here, and you're like trying to save it and you're like, this is mine. Um, you will get the success that you want with the Ten of Cups. You will get like that fulfillment there. And you'll be able to sit back and be satisfied that like you had to fight through things. I don't know if there's somebody else who's working with you to get the money or trying to help you with the money. Somebody else even listed their help. I don't know if it's someone spiritually or somebody physically, but like it's like enlisting the help of somebody else. Okay, you're trying not to. Got to. Got you. Okay. Um yeah, try not to if you can. Set out a money bowl. Okay. Get some pretty coins, cinnamon, rice, green candle in the middle, some bay leaves with the sigils on it, all the stuff. You know how to do that, right? I'm pretty sure you do. You're still going to have to kind of like, it's still going to be a little bit of a battle for you. A lawyer, yes. Okay. Gotcha. I was like, there's someone else like this. There's this, there's this King of Swords here. And I was like, there's like this other person who's like very intelligent, who's like trying to help you in this situation here. So that would be the lawyer. And that's probably why they didn't show me, because I don't do legal readings. But the lawyer's gonna either it's gonna happen, but there's still gonna be a little bit of a fight. Okay. So I hope that makes sense for you. You may have to go through the summer before you get any like positive results, is what I'm seeing. Okay. But you will get like wherever you can get your assistance from, that will it will help. So I hope that helps. You're welcome, my love. Alrighty. Who's next? If you're new here, welcome. If you would like a reading, let me know. All right, Shauna, I saw your name floating around in here. And if you wouldn't mind, hit the share button, or at least, share the link with some people that you think might get a kick out of this or might need some help. If you're still here, let me know, love. And if you would like a reading, all I need is your name, your birth date, your first name, your birth date, and then what is it that you'd like to know? Or if you have any questions about what it's like being a psychic, ask away. Doesn't have to be questions about yourself. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, Shauna, I was like, are you expecting something to happen Thursday? Is this apartment gonna happen for Shauna? Thank you, spirits, angels, ancestors, and guides for coming through for Shauna. What does Shauna need to know? Yes, we've got the world, we've got the star, we've got the death card, which is good. Okay. And then we've got the Knight of Wands. I am loving all of this energy. I love all of this energy for you, Shauna. Oh my God. Okay. So, we've got the world card, which means something is coming to fruition, something is coming to completion as far as like a journey or a cycle, right? This death card means that like something's coming to an end so that something new can start, right? And that's exactly what you're asking for, is like this whole new beginning. And I love this for you. The star card is all the freaking hope in the world, okay? And then after you put all, no, I'm not saying put all of your eggs in a basket, but all of like your hope into this, it does look like you're going to be able to like have a silly time with things, okay? You're going to be able to like kind of go on an adventure and start afresh and start anew. Hi, Dwayne. Welcome, welcome. I'll get with you in just a second. Soon-ish. So I hope that makes sense for you, Shauna. And to anybody new here, hi, welcome. My name is Natalie. I'm a psychic medium. If you would like a one-to-one privately with me, you can go to my website and book with me privately if you don't want me airing out all of your dirty laundry on here. But usually I try to just give you a taste of what's in store for you so you can kind of move on a better path so it's not so rocky for you. Because everybody sometimes needs a little bit of a GPS redirection every now and then. But if you are new here, please subscribe, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit all that stuff. Hit all the buttons. All right. So, yes or no, you can always ask yes or no questions, but usually I like to go a little bit more in depth than just a yes or a no because life's a little bit more complicated than just yes or no. Okay. All right. Well, Shauna, I've got every finger crossed for you. Okay. All right. So Dwayne wants to know, is Lisa going to let her guard down soon? And give in soon. It's not really giving in, it's more like letting go. I feel like it's something that needs like she just needs to release control. Oh my god, she is a ball of anxiety. Haha. Hold on one second here. I feel like she's got anxiety about um yeah, she's got anxiety about letting people into her mind or something along those lines. Like yeah, she doesn't like people like entering into her mind. It's kind of uncomfortable for her. Or like is it going to work out? Yes. Okay. But she needs to kind of get over this little hurdle here and don't be okay. Yeah, she doesn't like to give up control. That's Virgo. Anything everything has to be done their way and then it's no way if it's done any differently. My mom's a Virgo. I love her so much, but my mom's a Virgo. Been divorced 6 years now. Okay. Any advice that I can give you is try not to be controlling or get angry about situations because that's just gonna like make it more of a challenge, I feel like. Okay. Do you feel kind of trapped by the situation? Yeah. Is she the one who's kind of trapping you in the situation? Yeah. Is that argument gonna finally like come to an end? Also, yes. Okay. But the journey isn't over just yet. Okay. I still think there's like a little bit more there's a bit more that has to kind of be ironed out. It's like starched and ironed out, and it is like that perfectionism kind of thing. Yeah, I was like, just try not to get like explosive, try not to control the situation because if you try to control her or it's not going to go well. And I know that you know this already, but it's not going to go well. And then you're going to want to either be reactive or want to like get back or something along those lines because it's just irking at you. Okay. Yeah, I feel like she's got to don't control the situation. She's got to get over herself a little bit. Okay. Just give her the time, give her the space, give her whatever that is that she has asked for, but don't be controlling about it, okay? Yeah. Yeah, try to control a Virgo and it's like that's like you trying to move the Great Wall of China by yourself. Is it possible? I mean, be realistic here. you know? You can look at it and think, "Yeah, I can do that," but no, you can't. Okay, so I hope that makes sense for you. And if you want to, you can follow me on my other socials and things like that, because I'm on all the socials under the same name, the Pendulums Path. So, hello, Kim Zimmerman. How are you? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad to have you in the chat. Welcome, everybody. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Natalie. I'm a psychic medium. If you want a reading, just give me your name, your birth date, and then whatever it is you would like me to take a look at. I can't do legal. I can't do medical. I mean, I won't, is really what I want to say. I won't do those. You are very, very welcome. Have a great night. Going through hell, but thank God for Shauna. I mean, she's given me blessings, and I know that she will say I've given her blessings as well. So, we take our blessings where we can, and Spirit usually drops the blessings in our lap right when we need them. It's kind of weird how that happens. Kind of cool too. So, Kim, if you would like me to take a look at something, let me know. I will absolutely pull cards for you or see what Spirit has to say about the situation. Okay. What would you like me to take a look at? The same situations before, like the ex situation and all that stuff? I have a feeling that that's where you're wanting me to ask anyway, just to clarify. Stop throwing cards there, Jesus. Kinda. If you want me to look at something different, let me know. Because I've got this Three of Swords that's sitting here, which is the broken heart card. You're talking to someone and not sure. I understand that because your heart is still like this. Look at that. It sucks. It's rainy. It's dark clouds. There's all the swords are in there. I mean, not all the swords. There's only three, but it hurts still. Okay. You are still gonna have your guard up. Okay. I mean, and it's almost, yeah, you're gonna have your guard up a lot. I'm sorry. This light here is just, it's kind of annoying me. It's getting in the way of the cards. Okay, so here's you kind of barricading yourself in. All right. And then we've got this Nine of Wands, which is also like you kind of barricading yourself in. And it's not like physically, it's all emotionally, right? And it's understandable that you have to, okay? What I do see is that this guy is trying to get the fun side out of you. Dustin is very determined. Hi, Mara. Okay. I do see that this guy is trying to get this silly side out of you. I mean, look at that. That's a very silly card. And it's like there's flowers there. So there's like kindness and friendship kind of growing there. Okay. I feel like you're kind of expecting the worst, okay? And because of that, you may be feeling a bit defensive or not necessarily seeing eye to eye on things at the moment because your emotions are all over the place, okay? Both of you feel alone, though, or isolated in this situation, okay? I feel like both of you together could make a decent pair or at least a good run of things for what I see here. Okay? All right? But I feel like that there still needs to be a few more messages that are handed back and forth, a few more offers of like hanging out, a few more moments of getting together and celebrating and things like that before you decide to kind of let the wheel of fortune kind of change because you're on the downhill still, okay? I know that you hit like kind of rock bottom and you're still on your way up, but you're still at the bottom half of that wheel. All right. So you're still coming out of a really, really hard time. For the moment, though, what I see happening for you specifically is that you are taking care of yourself. Okay. You are doing things for yourself. Every single prayer that you have put up to the universe where it comes to like help my heart heal, help me move on from this, every single one of those prayers has been heard. You are going to be able to continue to move forward from this, but you have to decide that you are at peace with things. It's not that like you're not at peace with it now, but there is a sense of emotional peace that has to kind of wash over you, okay? And then like your state of being will kind of like evolve and change and come up to the surface. And then I feel like you're going to start feeling a little bit more like yourself, okay? I am so sorry to hear that. That's never easy to go through. Picking up and starting again, it's never easy, but it can be done. Yeah, and you're not at peace, okay? So until that little sense of peace about the situation kind of comes over you and you it's like this little pill of acceptance. Like you kind of swallow, you may have to choke on it a little bit, okay? All right? And that's uncomfortable, when we have to kind of swallow something we don't always want to. Um but once you do, you will be able to find yourself at a level of emotional peace with it, and then you'll be able to have a lot more stable relationships where you can build trust again with someone else. Okay? All right. This guy though, he doesn't look like he's terrible for you, but you have to allow yourself to make the decision of do I want to move on? If I want to move on, I have to start taking steps to move on. Yeah. You need to break contact with your ex. Once they're your ex, they need to be your ex. Do you keep trash in your house after the bag is like full up? Or do you take it outside and wait for the garbage man to come and take it away and get rid of it? So put the garbage outside. I know that you're scared and it's hard to move on because starting over from scratch, from like zero, is really, really difficult. I know it is. Trust me. I know it is. I've been there and done that. I've gone from absolutely having nothing to having everything to having nothing again. Right. So take out the trash. Your ex's trash. Take him out. Not literally like take him out. Okay. I'm not advising violence. Okay. And if you do choose violence, it's not because I told you to. Okay. Just to make that clear. All right. But if someone is trash, don't keep it in the house. It'll stink everything up, and then you got flies everywhere. Nobody wants that. Sean is over here like, Jesus, Natalie, you never know what's going to come out of my mouth. I never know what I'm going to say either. Your relationship with your son will change or start to heal once you have. I feel like there's like multiple evolutions that you have to kind of go through before that stage happens, before that door gets unlocked, if that makes sense. I just heard he will, but not yet. Okay. So you just have to kind of sit and focus on working on yourself before that changes. Okay. All right. So just hang in there and focus on you. To live this life is to be absolutely selfish. We have to just kind of just be selfish about ourselves and be like, you know what? No, I have to take care of myself this time. All right. So start taking care of you. No, it's fine. Cry away. A lot of people do. It's okay to cry. I've cried with clients before, so it's okay. And it's very healing to cry as well. Like, it's normal to, or at least I think it's normal to. And again, if you want to book in with me for a private reading, feel free to. Again, my website is thependulumspath.com. You click services from the menu, and it starts out at 15-minute sessions. Hey, Amanda. How are you? It is normal to cry. Shauna, it is normal. No matter what society says that you can't be emotional about things, you're allowed to cry. You're allowed to have feelings. And that goes for everybody. It's okay to cry. Alrighty. So, Amanda, what would you like me to take a look at? Natalie is good at making people cry. I mean, I am, weirdly. It is it's just one of those weird things I just happen to be really good at. Just like turning people into a big sobbing mess. And it's not because I'm mean to people. It's just I just happen to like really hit the nail on the head. Foreign concept. So we've got Cat Mom. I saw that you put your birth date down. So what would you like me to take a look at? Okay. Open to whatever. Awesome. Cool. Neat. Um, I feel like you need like the Listen Bitch deck. We'll do that because that's a fun deck. Shauna loves this deck. This is one of Shauna's favorite, the Listen Bitch deck. This is like a slap you in the face and call you Sally kind of deck. That's what I call it, at least. We'll start out with this and then we'll move on to the rest of the peanut gallery and see what they have to say, right? Because that's what I call all of my like collection of cards. It's just they're kind of like the peanut gallery. They all have their own thing to say. Most of the time, it's all kind of the same message, which I love, but also at the same time, it's like, come on, give me something else. And they're like, no, we're all saying the same thing. We're all in agreement. Um, I love it. It's so fun. Like it's very rare that I have one deck that's telling me something very or like off subject or something like that, you know? It's like it's odd. All right, thank you, spirits, angels, ancestors, and guides. Coming through and reading and feeling what it is. She needs to know. Whoever the fuck is disrespecting you needs to knock it the hell off. Okay, this literally says, don't take anyone's shit. You are to be respected always. All right. And if someone is disrespecting you, there's like this little snake on here. Feel free to strike back if you need to. Because if someone is spouting venom, then you can spit venom right back out them. All right. If you're going through a really hard time right now, or if you necessarily a hard time, but like a struggle at the moment, sometimes seeds are planted really far down into the dirt and it takes it longer for the plant to come up out through the gravel. Okay. All right, that and the trash painter one, we're going to get to that one next too. All right. Wherever you are struggling or wherever you are battling things at the moment, my friend, if whatever you are winning, celebrate those wins. Okay? Like celebrate the silent battles that you are already fighting, even if that's in your own mental health. I don't know if you've had like a revelation with your mental health or if you've decided to take your mental health like seriously or make a change about your mental health as well. It says there's no such thing as the right time to do something. Just trust yourself and fucking do it. Okay, just do it whatever you're afraid of. Like you're like I don't know if I could or should or would. Just do it. Like just Nike it. Just do it. Boss level. New boss level. But we're also going to take a look with the Trash Panda. It's actually the Trash Animals Oracle deck, but there's a giant Trash Panda on the front. So everybody, we all refer to it as the Trash Panda deck. On here, you needed that validation. Well, wonderful, good. And you don't have to go into detail on the validation or anything like that. But if that makes sense for you, I'm really, really glad to hear that. Okay. Um, I mean, everybody's struggling at the moment. I literally made an appointment the other day and I was like, "Hey, I really think I need ADHD meds." And they're like, "Well, we can get you evaluated." I was like, "No, no, no." I said, "I was diagnosed in the 4th grade. I'm 42 now." And I was like, "And I've been raw dogging it for all this time. I've had enough of that. I need help." I was like, "It's getting really bad with perimenopause and all of that stuff." I'm like, "I am really struggling here." So I made a call and I'm going to go talk to my doctor on Friday and be like, "I need help." Okay. My girl, take action and be determined about it. Be intentional with your actions. Be intentional about it. Are you feeling small at the moment? Yeah. Does the world feel really big around you? Yeah. But you know what? Like, you remember the Muppet Babies show where like Nana had like the really long legs and the Muppet Babies were really, really tiny? Did the Muppets like grow up? And now that huge world out there is not like raw dog in it. Yeah, unmedicated, raw dog in it, ADHD, just out in the wild. You are so self-reliant. Okay. And I think that that's not necessarily because you want to be. I think it's because you have to be. Okay. It's okay, Kim. Take care. No worries. I'll catch up with you later. Okay. All right. Um, where we are for cat mom. All right, you've had to be self-reliant for a while now, or for as long as like for freaking ever. Okay. Um, wherever these entanglements are, whoever this freaking mischief maker is in your life, and it's not exactly like a mischief maker, it's more than that. Like this person like has really made a mess of things in your life. Okay. And they may be even a mess in your home life as well. It may even be a relationship in your life that you've really tried to be compassionate with this person, tried to be open and communicative with this person, and they're just not freaking hearing it. So here's you, my friend, taking action and determination because someone in your home, potentially a relationship or someone that you have like a really strong connection with, and you've tried to be compassionate, you've tried to talk to them from a civil standpoint, but now, my love, you have got to be fearless. You will adapt. You will adapt. But whatever is happening in your life, there is a cause and there is an effect. And now it's time for the consequences of somebody else's actions to come down, and you've got to sweep them out like yesterday's frickin' lint. Whew. Am I? Well, thank you. She says, I'm clocking it. It's like I'm psychic or something. I say that a lot, don't I? It's the truth, though. Why is somebody who has holes in their underwear trying to control you? My God. But please do book a private session if you want to take a look at things further and you want to know if you're doing the right thing or if you're just making a gigantic mess of things even further. And you need someone to tell you, my God, stop, pull the reins on, quit it before you just crash. Book a session. If you want to know you're doing the right thing and you just need some confirmation that, like, you're not alone in this, then, book a session. And I swear, if the next time you see their underwear and they have holes in it, you're going to scream, laugh inside, and you're not going to be able to say anything about it. And that's going to be hilarious. If there's anybody else in here who would like a reading, let me know. I'll be happy to connect for you. Spirit seems to be having a good night tonight. They're like, "Yeah, we're taking advantage of this full moon." I don't want my microphone going out. Who's next? If there's anybody else in here who would like a psychic reading, all I need is your name, your birth date, and then a little question like, what is it that you would like me to take a look at? Or if you just wanted me to spitfire like I just did with my last like victim, I guess, if you want to call her that. And then, let me know and I can do that. Because sometimes you just need to hear what spirit needs to tell you. And sometimes spirit gives you a swift kick up the rear end. Sometimes spirit tells you you need to stop dilly dallying around and start doing the thing that you've been putting off for like 6 months. But if nobody else is here who would like a reading, we are closing in on the 1 hour mark, which is usually how long I like to keep my shows. But I'm going to give like this whole like final message for everybody here, okay? Any disasters in your home right now, you made yourself. All right, so clean them up yourself. I do feel like over the next few days, there's going to be a lot of people mansplaining. There's going to be a lot of people talking and blasting their opinions about things. And if you don't like it, then tune them out, turn the channel off, unsubscribe from them, whatever it is. Okay. And start like preparing your home for like not necessarily disaster, but just start like organizing your home so that like it flows better, okay? We all need to kind of get off of social media a little bit more, and I know that that is hilarious. Hi Tanya. How are you, my friend? I know a lot of us have been like on social media a lot, and a lot of it is to distract ourselves from like our current realities, right? And then we're all watching all of these people doing all of these things and thinking, man, I'm really missing out on life. No, you're not. You're not missing out on life. You're experiencing life exactly the way that you are meant to right now, and it will change. Okay, it's going to change. Anybody that you're talking to, and if they ghost you or they're not talking to you for more than 3 days, word of advice, drop them. They don't mean anything to you. They're not worth your time. I don't know who I'm saying that to, but somebody out there is going to hear that and understand it. Okay. Um, Whoever thinks that they're going to like end up dying a crazy old cat lady, just knock that off, okay? I don't know who that is, but somebody's like afraid of that. And also, I feel like a lot of other people are starting to take like their meals a lot more seriously or starting to get into a little bit more meal prep mode. If that's the case, continue doing that. Terry, it's okay. Hey, if people are logging on, I will hang out and stay. I just didn't think that people were coming in. So if you want readings, absolutely drop questions. But Shauna says, I'll absolutely stick around. And it's actually kind of funny because like the salmon and everything like that with all of my life changes, I love this for me as well. But if you want a reading, you can just drop your name and drop your birthday and just ask me what you want to know. And I'll take a quick look see. And I'm not going to give you all of the answers because that would just be giving away all the spoilers and then no one would book with me privately. But I like spending time with my peeps and just giving out a little bit of fun time spiritual energy and spiritual connection and maybe exposing people to a spiritual side of things that they never thought was real or actually really existed before. The crazy cat lady. Okay, so if you can take those messages, then take those messages. I feel like that those are just like kind of blanket statements for everybody that's listening or will be listening in the future. So we got like 5 people in the audience right now, I think. So for anybody else who's in here who would like a quick reading, who I have not read for before, let me know. Drop me a message. I will read your cards, or I'll just let you know what Spirit has to say to ya. Sometimes all I need is just one card or no card. Sometimes I just start saying stuff and people are like, how do you know this about me? I don't know. But I do. And I've made a career out of it. And I'm coming up on my 6-year anniversary soon. 6 years as being professionally is under the site the name The Pendulums Path. That will be 6 years coming up. That's pretty amazing. So that's a fun thing to look forward to. Pretty soon I'll be at 10 years, huh? And I'll be doing this for 10 years. That'll be really fun. Yeah. All right, my loves. I love you dearly. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. It's been an absolute blast, an absolute pleasure. Again, if you'd like to book with me, head to my website. Follow me on TikTok, on Facebook, on Insta, under the Pendulums Path. It's pretty easy to find me. And I will talk to you guys soon. All right, you guys take care. Drink a glass of water. Eat healthy. Take your vitamins. Take your meds. Love those that are around you and take care of yourself. All right, I will talk.